Welcome to the Fun Polooza podcast show, episode 18. So this is Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day, everyone. So this is the last of the water parks. The Castaway Island water park is last weekend. It's this weekend. Then after that, close for the season. Lake Compounds, Crocodile Cove. Gonna be this weekend's last weekend. Hurricane Harbor Water Park, Six Flags, New England. Gonna be last weekend. This weekend will be the last day of the season. Polooza Playland is the last closing weekend. Water Country this weekend will be closing weekend. Funtown Splash Town in Maine will be closing weekend. Water Riz in Wareham, Mass is closing weekend. Whale's Tail Water Park in New Hampshire is closing weekend. Santa Village Water Park is closing weekend this weekend. So every water park in New England is closing weekend this weekend, except for the indoor water parks. It'll be open all year. Like Great Wolf Lodge is open, Foxwoods all year round. Cocoa Keys Water Park of New England, Danvers is open all year round. The Great Wolf Lodge in Fitchburg, Massachusetts are open all year round. So all the water parks in New England, outdoor water parks, is closing all this weekend. So eat your last ration to the water parks this weekend. So we have a lot of news for this week from different parks. Got news from Ken Blake Park, Funtown Splash Town, Palace Playland, Quasi, Lake Compounds, Six Flags, New England. Some more news announcements. So here we go with the Labor Day weekend news of Fun Polooza show. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show. Let's start the news with Lake Compounds. Labor Day weekend hours is 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday. Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday, 11 a.m. 8 p.m. So Lake Compounds gonna be operating on weekends now. So starting next weekend, the park will be open every weekend. So Labor Day they will have a concert on the lake from August 30th to September 1st, 2 p.m. Then they're going to have a drone show August 30th through September 1st, 8 p.m. So the drone show, I think they did it last year. It's a brand new show. You're going to have drones showing pictures like Lake Compounds Carousel, a whole bunch of spectacular things they will do with drones. So it's right here on the screen. So we're going to see the drone show. It's one of the best drone shows I ever saw. So make sure y'all check this out on Labor Day weekend. So check out the last splash in the water park. Hope y'all enjoy our weekend at Lake Compounds on Labor Day weekend. And news from Quasi Amusement Park. So they Splash Away Water Park is closing weekend this weekend. Quasi gonna stop be opening on weekends only. after this weekend. I'll be doing fall activities. And hot season is about to start in a couple weeks over there. So we'll have updates on that in a few weeks. So make sure y'all take your last splash at the Quality Amusement Park Water Park. Splash Away Bay. Enjoy the last wave pool and slides for this weekend. It's closing weekend for the water park. Enjoy our water park at Quasi. Got news from Funtown Splash Town. This is closing weekend for Funtown Splash Town in Saco, Maine. So do your last summer trips to Funtown. It's a nice family amusement park with a nice wooden coaster, a nice water park. So both parks, the water park and the amusement park, will be closing weekend this weekend. Make sure y'all do your last rides of the season at Funtown Splash Town. Nice family amusement park in Maine. Down the road from Old Orchard Beach. Got news from Palace Playland on Old Orchard Beach. This is closing weekend for Palace Playland on Old Orchard Beach. It will be the last weekend of the season, of the 2025 season, closing weekend. But the Playland Arcade is open on weekends all throughout the month of September. So just go on the website and check the arcade hours. But the arcade hours going to be open starting next weekend, every weekend during the month of September. So if you still want to play the arcade games, the arcade will be open on weekends. But Palace Playland amusement rides is the last weekend for the amusement rides is this weekend. And that's it. That's the closing weekend for the season. So make sure y'all do the rides all weekend long. For the hours and times and prices, go to PalacePlayland.com. You got the hours of the park and the prices of the rides and the tickets. And make sure y'all check out the new rides they have, the 3 new rides. We got news from Six Flags, New England. So Hurricane Harbor Water Park is closing weekend this weekend. Make sure y'all do your last splash at Hurricane Harbor this weekend. It's closing weekend for the water park. And make sure you do your last splash. Oktoberfest will start in a couple weeks, so we'll have an announcement on that. So this weekend is the last weekend of the sale, the MVP sale for the most valuable pass for the 2026. And you can start using our pass this weekend into 2026. The brand new season pass starts now. Once you buy it, you're going to start. Now you get free Fright Fest and Oktoberfest and Boo Fest. At the end of the season, next season, you still got a whole new season ahead of you. So this pass is worth it. Pass. It's worthwhile. I know I'm getting this pass because it's got 40 parks of the Cedar Fair parks and the Six Flags parks. So you can go to Six Flags New England, Great Adventure, Great Escape. You could go to Kings Island, Cedar Point, Kings Dominion. Make sure y'all get the season pass. It's one of the best deals you will ever get on this weekend. September 2nd is the last day of the sale. Like I said, you get 40 parks. You get a lot of roller coasters, a lot of shows, a lot of beautiful amusement parks that they own. Like, go to Six Flags Over Texas, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, Six Flags Mexico. Uh, this past rough while, you ride the X coaster at Magic Mountain, Wonder Woman coaster, go to Great Adventure, ride Superman, Ultimate Flight, ride Batman the Dark Knight in New England, do Batman the Ride, you do Top Thrill Draxter 2 at Cedar Point, you ride Diamondback at Kings Island. So this is a good deal, good pass to get. I know I'm getting it, and next year I could do all these parks. So if you want to be like me, get this pass. One of the best passes of the year. Is going to be the last day of the sale, is September 2nd. So Oktoberfest and Fright Fest is one of my favorite times of the year. They're going to be starting in a couple weeks. So I will have information about the haunts and the park times. So just stay tuned for that. I will have information for that coming in a few weeks. When the park make an announcement, I will make an announcement on the channel. So stay tuned for Oktoberfest, Boo Fest, and Fright Fest information. I can't wait for haunt season to start. There's a couple more weeks. Spooky season will start. Can't wait. Can't wait to check out the haunted houses at Six Flags this year. Happy haunting. News from Water Country. So this is closing weekend for Water Country of the 2025 season in the year. So Water Country will be closing for the season after Sunday. So make sure y'all get your last splash at Water Country in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It is one of the largest water parks in the area. One of the best water parks in the area. I love this water park. At one of my favorite slides at the water park. One of the best lazy rivers in the area. And the longest lazy river. So they will have free admission for the U.S. military people from Labor Day weekend. So there's a special ticket for all U.S. Army's forces, Navy, and veterans. So the hours is right here for the final hours of the season. Water Country. Hope y'all had a great season. Happy Labor Day from Water Country. Enjoy your last splash at Water Country. Make sure check out this beautiful water park. Got news from the Paragon Park Carousel in Lancaster Beach in Hall, Massachusetts. So we got K-pop Demons Hunters at the carousel this weekend, so check them out. You meet them. For carousel hours, check the website, ParagonParkCarousel.com. Check the website. We'll have prices and the tickets and the times. Story time at Paragon Park Carousel. Check out Story time this weekend at Paragon Park Carousel. Paragon Park Carousel going to be open on weekends after this weekend. If you want the times and the ticket sales of the carousel, go online and got all the information about the carousel. Got news from Camp Lake Park over the weekend. The Royal Aim High Dog Show Last day is September 1st. So if you want to get your last dog show on, to your last dog show for this weekend, the show times on Saturday, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Sunday, 12:30 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m. So make sure y'all check out the dog show. September 1st is the last day of the dog show. It's one of the best dog shows I ever saw. They do flips, tricks, whole bunch of frisbee tricks. So it's one of the best dog shows. This is closing weekend for Castaway Island. Castaway Island will be closing after Monday. So get your last splash at Castaway Island. Check out the Tyler River, Daisy River at Camp Lake, Castaway Island. Check out the Rainforest, one of the best splash pads in the area. So check out the gifts at Castaway Island. Castaway Island will be closing weekend this weekend. So Monday is the last day of Castaway Island. Make sure y'all get your last splash at Castaway Island this weekend. So the Taylor Swift show is gonna stay to September 14th. So y'all can check out the show this weekend, next weekend, and September 14th. It'll be the last day of the show. The show time is 11:30 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. So check out this spectacular show, one of the best shows in the park, Taylor Swift show. And the last day of the show is September 14th. So make sure to check out the show. One of the best shows in the park. Starting next weekend, my man is back. The King Lives show is back. He's here into starting next weekend into September 14th. So starting September 6th to September 14th, the King Lives show will be at the park. Show times at 12:45 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. One of the best shows in the park. Make sure to check out the King Live show. Elvis, that's one of my favorite shows in the park. That's my man. I love this show. One of the best music on earth. Make sure to check out the King Live show. Starting next weekend, September 6th, 7, 13, and September 14th. And the show times are 12:45 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. for the King Live show. So starting this weekend, Camp Lake will be open on weekends only after Labor Day. So August 29th, park will be open at 10:30 a.m. to 7. Castaway Island will be open from 10:30 a.m. to 6. Saturday, Camp Lake will be open from 10:30 to 7. Castaway Island will be open from 10:30 to 6. Sunday, August 31st, Camp Lake will be open from 10:30 to 7. Castaway Island Water Park will be open 10:30 to 6. Monday, September 1st, Labor Day, Camp Lake will be open from 10:30 to 7. Castaway Island will be open from 10:30 to 6 p.m. And September 1st, Labor Day, the last day of the water park. So do your last splash at Castaway Island. But starting September 6th, Camp Lake will be open on weekends only. And Screen Fest will be starting September 20th at Screen Fest opening day for Screen Fest. So I will have information on the haunts and and the rides, and I will have information on the show times of entertainment, the fall shows. So once they make the announcement of the fall shows at the park, I will make an announcement, and I will give you all the information of the haunted houses they have this year and the park hours. So stay tuned for Screen Fest special edition of the from Polooza show in a couple weeks. I will stay tuned for that special episode. I got some news from Water Whiz in Wareham, Massachusetts. Gateway to Cape Cod. One of my favorite places on earth. This is the last weekend for the water park, closing weekend. But they having a flash sale for the season pass. So make sure y'all check the season pass out. And I want times and prices of the tickets for this weekend. Go to waterwiz.com. And they got all the times and prices. So this is a nice small family water park. They got nice drill slides, family slides, lazy rivers, wave pool. Water Whiz is nice water park in Wareham on the way to Cape Cod. So make sure y'all stop by Water Whiz this weekend. The nice water park. They're having a flash sale. So make sure y'all check out the fall festival they're having this year at Water Whiz called Holler Whiz. So I will have information in the next couple weeks of Holler Whiz. And make sure y'all stay tuned. So Holler Whiz gonna start September 19th through November 2nd. They will have a spooky trick or treat trail maze with candy station. You're gonna have a pumpkin patch, a spooky silly carnival games, and plus more. The fall festival tickets is $19.99. Then they have a haunted house ticket for $34.99. They will have a couple of haunted houses like Pigman, Corn Maze, and Zombie Zones, and special fall foods and drinks. So I will have more information on the Hollow Whiz Halloween Festival at Water Whiz. So stay tuned for the information. I will make an announcement in a couple weeks. So haunt season about to start. I'm excited. I'm happy. Can't wait for Halloween season. So I hope y'all have a nice Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day. Happy haunting. So that's the end of the show of this week. I will see y'all guys in episode 19 next week. Happy Labor Day from my team to y'all families. I hope y'all have a safe holiday, Labor Day weekend. Enjoy y'all barbecues. If y'all going to any amusement parks this weekend, stay safe on the rides and roller coasters. Have fun. Enjoy the last splash at the water parks. From Hurricane Harbor to Castaway Island, to Crocodile Cove, to Palace Playland, to Funtown, to Lake Compounds, to Coney Island, to Great Adventure. Hope you have a great holiday weekend. Happy Labor Day from my team to yours. Hope you have a safe holiday. Have fun. Enjoy the nice weather. See you guys next week. The next week's show. Thanks for watching.